Guys, the police, them are go pass with him now. See him here?
He's being called the Devon House creep. Now, according to social media reports, he visits Devon House, finds women who are by themselves, targets them, asks for their number, pressures them, threatens them, and becomes a nuisance in their lives. And so in this video, we'll examine who this person is and share some of the statements that are being made on social media about this man that is now being called the Devon House creep.
There's a man out there in Kingston coming up to girls asking for their numbers. Once he gets their numbers, he calls them to threaten them if he doesn't.
Woman at Devon House, we just realized I have also had an encounter with him, but it gets like weird.
As it relates to the Devon House creep, right? I had an encounter with that man.
Welcome to the Dutty Berry Show's YouTube channel, home of the best pop culture news to keep you entertained and informed. Now, social media is in a frenzy right now after this video by TikToker Sage Dawson ignited a thunderstorm of conversation.
There's a man out there in Kingston coming up to girls asking for their numbers. Once he gets their numbers, he calls them to threaten them if he doesn't get his way. When I met him was at Devon House. He's brown, tall, he have black lips. Came up to me in Devon House parking lot, kept on pushing me to get my number. I was just like, hey, you can have my IG. Oh, I'm not on social media. Give me a number. It was just like, oh, damn. This man might be violent. Like, I was instantly picking up the fact that, hey, he's violent. Like, he's aggressive. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna give him my number, because you know they love to do that thing where they call you in front of you to check if it's actually like your number. So then he did that. Yeah, he said, oh yeah, you can save me. I walked away. As I took the first step away, I blocked the number. Only for like 2 days, I don't know, this happened like day before yesterday. Only for like a couple days later, and I know it was him because when I posted the story, the girls all said, hey, he did this to me too. He called me, didn't identify himself, just delivered he said, yo, is this Sage? I said, yes. He said, well, suck ya, madam. I can't wait to see you in the streets and you, like, I said, oh. I said, why? Yo, I really wasn't taking it, like, serious because I was like, why? Like, what did I do to make you that mad? Oh, I rejected you. Men don't take rejection well. Men don't take rejection well at all. But he was creepy and forceful. There's no way you can be creepy and forceful and not take rejection well. You get it so much. And I know so many people are gonna ask me, hey, why did you give him your number? Why did you give him your number? Do you have no survival instincts, like, at all? Do you have no survival instincts? So that is just, I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm going to stop giving men my number. I know this is kind of dangerous, but it's dangerous either way, apparently. Anyways, I already said my father, my uncle, them, my friend. I already tell them. Like, I'm not gonna let this go, and I'm going to report it to the police as well.
And so Jamaican TikTok that as soon as that video got out, many people started to, ask for a picture of him. People wanted to see what he looked like. Who was this man? Who is Orville Dietrich? And so the information that, began to spread online was that he's a very tall man. He's of a particular age, over 35, and that he is light-skinned. So if you want to see what he looks like, you can go on TikTok. Several of his alleged victims have revealed his identity. And so I don't really want to get in on a bangarang over here, but you can go and see it on the Clock app. Now I have to go and big up Sage for sharing her story, because since then several women have come forward to talk about their encounter with that some were calling Christopher, because I guess that's the name that he would have given to these women, but his actual name is Orville Dietrich. And a quick Google search will show that he's somebody that is very familiar with the court system. So across multiple Supreme Court criminal listings, Orville Dietrich appears by name in connection with serious sexual violence offenses, including rape, forcible abduction, buggery, grievous sexual assault. So there's a particular case that appeared in 2020, and it seems as if, you know, there was a little lull, and then the case reappeared in 2023, where the court listed it. It's not a one-off mention, and it has remained active within the criminal justice system for several years since. And you know that it's not a petty matter once the Supreme Court is involved. Now, in June 2020 and May 2023 listings, his case appears with bail status noted in relation to the rape charge. So what we can decipher from this is that bail was granted at least one of them time here. So somebody is paying to have him bailed. So based on the documents that I was able to see online, I didn't hear nothing about no conviction, I didn't hear nothing about no acquittal, no sentencing. There's nothing about, you want to get information from any of the victims them, and I want to hear anything about any plea, whether guilty or not guilty. So many questions. There's so many, like, how was he able to be walking and roaming the streets of Kingston and St. Andrew for years?
Call me aside. He's like, oh, I really want to take you out. Like, we should go to Fridays or Pegasus or some. I tell him, no, I'm not interested. And he proceeded to tell me that it is my fault why he was acting like this because of the way I was dressed. Chat, this is what I looked like. It's nothing too crazy. Okay. He continued to say, oh, you know, that dress, that color looks so nice on you. That's the reason why I'm being so aggressive. I really, really like you. All of that. Continues to say, oh, I'm not usually like this. I don't usually do this. This is the first time for me. And I'm like,
So once Sage's video was posted, several other TikTok users went online and shared their detailed encounters with Mr. Orville Dietrich, and what all of them had in common was that he's known to approach them when they're by themselves, corner them, ask for their number repeatedly, and then harass them once he did not get his way. And so there's one woman in particular that her encounter goes back several years prior to COVID, and her name is Princess, I hope I'm not getting it wrong, Princess Peach Eric, and she gave a very detailed encounter about what she experienced with Orville.
He's been doing this for a really long time, and I'm gonna tell you guys how long and how crazy this is. My story. I went to the University of the West Indies. I attended UE from 2015 to the ending of 2019. When I was going to UE, there were no cameras in KFC. You see the security camera them and the TV them are there now, because me and my lawyer at the time, my boyfriend at the time, his mom's a lawyer, she represented me, and my sister, we went and had a meeting with the University of the West Indies, the guild, and they got some security measures in place because that man stalked me and grabbed me up on campus, and campus police made it worse. So everybody in the comments saying, go to the police. Me in KFC essentially, and he like hugged me up from behind, and he was acting like he knew me. And I thought, honestly, I went to a party the night before. Remember, some young, you know, mega college. I went to a party the night before and I was drunk. So I thought I gave some random guy my number. Like, so at first I was like, okay, cool. But no, he started acting really strange, asking me like, what am I doing on campus today? Why am I at school? Like, and I'm like, what do you mean, why am I at school? What do you know about my schedule? And it just got like really, really weird. I think he was getting really weird about me not wanting to hug him or something. So I called campus security because I was really uncomfortable, and he kept staring at me and smiling in the line in the KFC. So I called campus police, not campus security. I called campus police, which is a police station on campus. Campus security asked me if me a sodomite, and he asked me if me a sodomite in front of the man. He asked if my friend, I'm a campus police, me to stop the security. Campus police asked me if me a lesbian, if the man here, if The police people made me give my name, my address, my phone number. Made me give all of my information in front of the man, and I was like crying and I was really traumatized, and they made me give the statement in front of the man. Anyways, you wanna see how I stay now? I stay like this from me guy UA. So me decide say it never ever done this so. I press charges on him, and the policeman say, you sure you want to press charges? You sure you know what, blah blah blah. I said no, he must stalk me. This is stalking. Him no more schedule more press charges. So press charges. This man went on to like call my workplace. He would call my place of work. I was working at Chocolate Dreams at the time, and he was like saying nasty, threatening things on the phone of the corporate office, the factory office of my workplace. The lady who owned the place at the time, Miss Smith, she wasn't the nicest lady in the world. I see people I drag her up on TikTok all the time, but she defended me to that man. She carried me down at the police station, down a stadium. She gave me pepper spray. That is to say, he has been doing this for a very long time.
So now we're going to hear from a TikTok user by the name of Royalty, who is one of his alleged victims.
Okay, so my first encounter with this man was when I was 17 and I was working at this restaurant as a server. Now, this is right after CSEC exams and we're on the hustle. Now, this man came into the restaurant. He was looking to peruse the menu at the time, and I guess we began talking. I don't remember exactly what the conversation was between us, but he had asked me for my number. I did give him my number. Again, young and naive. Just learned from me. So I gave him my number. Again, I don't remember. This was like a decade ago. Now, I don't remember the conversation that night, but I do remember the conversation the following morning. So I had a staff meeting to attend, and then I had work to go back to in that evening. So I was like complaining about it to him, and he was like, oh, I'll take you. So I'm like, that's fine, I'm already here. He's like, okay, no, going forward, because I'm your man, you need to tell me where you're gonna be, and I'm gonna be the one to take you there and back. Okay, so I'm like, that's fine. My dad literally brings me to work and back, so I don't need that. He's like, listen, I don't care, I know the person that's about to do it. So he was very much intimidating. Like, friend was giving very much crazy, like rubbed me the wrong way, and I kind of went silent on the phone. And I don't know if that kind of triggered him, because friend went ballistic. No, Christopher went off. Friend was like, you think you're better than me? Eh? Hey, girl. Anyway, I see you. I'm gonna do your things. Anyway, I see you. I'm gonna mash my face. I'm gonna stab your this. He went off. Like, he went crazy on the phone. And I got so scared. I'm scared. But free. But free, I have to hang up the phone. I hung the phone up. And I sat at the table. And I'm like, did that literally just happen? Anyways, had my meeting. I told my friend what happened. I'm like, girl, the guy that came yesterday, like, a bit cuckoo. She told me, like, you may need to, like, not come into work tomorrow, because you don't know, or even today. I share my story just to say that this man has a history of being very much verbally abusive to females. And I really hope that the JDF who again? Excuse me, it's JCF. So I really hope the JCF take this case up and look into this man. He literally could be the missing puzzle piece to a lot of unsolved stories. And luckily for me, I was not one of those stories, but we never know who else he might be intimidating or threatening or even physically abusing. This man has been verbally abusive, and obviously from the recent story that I heard, his tendencies or his actions have gotten way worse. Really hope that something comes out of this and this video can be used against him.
And yeah, it didn't stop there. More women started sharing their stories.
That's what we thought until him asked me for my number, and that's when we realized, okay, not a promoter, him just a look me, okay? Long story short, I tell the dog, say, watch out, no chip on my phone, so I not a number for you, sorry. He says, oh, that's an iPhone, right? You have iMessage then? So I'm like, yeah, I do, but iMessage, like, okay, so at this point, like, me, I get like a really creepy vibe off of this one. So I say, you know what? Fuck yeah, get my iMessage, king. He puts his iMessage in my phone, and I said, okay, thank you, bye. He says, wait, can you send me a message so that I can have your iMessage as well? I say to him, remember, there's no SIM card in my phone. Been on a service, the message not send. He might insist, say, oh, if I send it now, when you go on Wi-Fi, I got automatically send on here, I got your iMessage. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, give me like a Freddy Krueger vibe, so why the fuck not do for that, man? I send him a message that says hello. He replies, and he says, thanks a lot, dear. I just finally received your message, smile. Message me anytime, please. Friday, July 11, Christopher, the number slavers. Christopher! This is where the story gets weird. After we done do it in a top bar, we are walking on my car. You see, my friend spot him from a distance. Why the man stand up right on my car? Like, that cannot be a coincidence. You know how Devon House full on a Black Friday? You tell me, say, all of the 50 million car in a top bar, you choose to stand up beside my car? How the fuck you even know that? How did you know that was my car? Anyway, my friend stopped and she said, I'm not the same man that. I said, blood clot, are the same man. So I reverse we, I'm bring we to one of the security guard in my Devon House. And I say, sir, one man, he might be really creepy. He must stand up on my car, like, can you walk us to the people? The security guard says, yeah, sure, let me do that. And he walk with to my car. By the time we reach the car, all of that, by the way, took like 2 minutes. We go back to find a security guard, took like 2-3 minutes. By the time I go back, Christopher disappeared like dear ghost. I don't know if I see him, see me come or whatever. When the security guard walk with my car and realize that nobody did it, excuse himself, the entire car ride from Kingston to my yard, me and my friend discussed, oh, that was like extremely fishy. And like we even say like, it might put like a tracking device on the car. That's how fucking weird it was, guys. I'm not even kidding. When I got home, I told my boyfriend at the time the story and I said, listen, like, Amanin, you need to search my car thoroughly. Like you're a SWAT member. If you see if you find a tracking device, because that was like weird. Like, okay, even if you didn't see me come out of the car, you already get my iMessage. Why you stand up on my car after you get my iMessage? That's weird, right? That's weird. Boyfriend search out done the car, couldn't find nothing. Months after that, guys. Months after that, every time I drive that fucking car, especially by myself, me I look over my shoulder because me convinced said the man do something to my car.
So if you listen to these stories, you realize that there is a pattern. He frequents Devon House and other places, and he targets women who are usually by themselves, and he does not let up. And it is not just the women who are in these videos. If you read the comments underneath these videos, several women, hundreds of women are sharing and detailing their encounter with Orville Dietrich. They've all described him in the same way, same style, the same look, and that is wild because clearly he has to have more than 24 hours in his day. It's wild. And what is just crazy is that in Princess's story, the campus police didn't really help. That they put her in a situation that she was giving out her information in front of the alleged perpetrator. That is wild. And then there was a video from a TikTok user who shared a personal type of POV that gave a different side to the handling of this alleged perpetrator, Orville Dietrich. Take a listen.
News flash for the female them, news flash for the female them. You said this asshole up here, so him real name is Orville Dietrich. You hear me? And let me tell you something. You see, your mother will take him, go put him in our freaking complex, run other women and young girls and paying him rent, you go help on your face. You know, said this young man right here, so is on bail for multiple rapes and abduction. And you carry him, go put him in our complex with basically pure female. Woman, oh, you wicked, so. Lady, oh, you evil, so. Me say, Jamaica, this piece of crap up here, so you know, say the man see my niece. The man see my niece. And so me never know say in here, so you live. If me did know say in here, so you live, me give her a ride. No, him see my cousin. And I said to my cousin, say, are your family that? And she said, yes. You know, somebody didn't know say for in here, so she live, me give her a ride. Come see her down the road. This old abductor, wicked rapist here. Every man him leave the complex 4 o'clock. Go look woman for patrol and abduct. Him go over the neighbor them yard, go park up at the neighbor them gate. Right? And the lady come out because she said, oh, that strange man here come at the gate, come park up like this. The lady come out at the gate. By the lady walk in, him say, sexy lady. So the lady say, oh yeah, come sexy lady, me just come out there. Woman like you, a woman like your head, me cut off. Look here, we're going to call the police, you know. Woman, we're going to call the police pan you and your pitney, you need to come get him out. Go get him out of the place. Because we don't want him hurt nobody up there. He's a wicked mother. You know that him have mental problem and him rape and abduct women all the time and in court for it and on bail and you can't go put him around other females when even your life him try to take. Jesus Christ, I say, guys, every time I go look for my cousin, I see this demon boy, and I know say something not right to the boy, because when you look in him eye, you can't see him sick. He make unnecessary problem. If one chair draw upstairs, him have a problem. All when no chair no draw, nothing happen, the man a run out time house. I go knock up the people, them I tell the people, them say, them a draw a chair, them a walk hard, them a do all kind of this. Me never hear them something in a history. And I say, friend, you're looking at the man here, you can see the man here no good. Every day, all him do him wake up a morning time, go up on the road, come back, and then go at Devon House. Every morning him leave the yard 4 o'clock. Every morning. Females don't look out for him looking at me, I go to one madman. No for the female when you say miss, oh God to tell say him a do it. Cause him a vehicle, you know. So we just see female and pull down on them and half of them a ride and then they're missing. Oh my God, what kind of mother you be, lady? Or if you take up your son, carry a complex where basically a pure freaking female live and know same have a mental problem and know same have a anguish against woman.
And she seems to have been updating the story, and she even posted a video to her social media that that showed that Orville was taken into police custody.
Guys, the police, them are go pass with him now. See him here? See him here, guys?
So I don't know if it is because of all of the conversations happening online that would have got to the ears of the JCF, and they decided to intervene and to do something about this man.
Hey, what you saying? You're coming now? We're trying to get inside the house, but we're trying to get in the yard. He's not moving the car for us to get inside. No, come on, darling. We just want to get inside, please.
You don't talk like that. You don't talk like that. You don't talk like that.
He's having a conversation. He's having a conversation about buzzing in, and you know.
Conversation, darling there. She was blocking up the gate. That's all the problem was.
Yeah, and we're slow now.
Right.
All right, we're gonna. What you said? What you say?
Block off the gateway. If the car block off the gateway and the car wasn't working, you don't approach someone like that.
He says car not working.
Excuse them. Listen me. Alright. Me now got you know. This is your girl. Me now got prove now. Yeah, woman.
Because you hear a story like this, you must be wondering, like, who are his family and friends? So if what she's saying is correct, that means he comes from some amount of access and resources and some amount of means. Because every day you go hear about a regular poor person like this just getting away with these type of crimes.
Because I say no, I never said that. I not go out with you. The man start cuss because I tell him I'm not going away with the man start cuss. I have the phone on my ears and I say, how the this? Excuse me, but exactly cuss about the word and I say, what the this? So this man I cuss me out, say me for go out with him. I'm then I listen, the man I angle me, the man I go on bad on the phone because I tell the man I'm not going away with him, I don't know him. You think say me no know you and me just pick up myself and go out with you. So I'm not that type of girl, baby love. And the man cuss and I say no, I say I'm dead and him. Me I listen to him, I say you're crazy. You're a man. You have to be, that's exactly what I'm saying. I say you have to be a madman.
And so readers, all I have to say to the woman, just be safe on the streets. And it is very important when you share your stories like this because it helps other women who could, find themselves encountering such a dragon like this, like that individual. Because you see this type of community spirit when women are able to share, this is when you use mix-up for good. This is a positive mix-up when you're actually using it to build community and to build safe spaces for women and for other people who might find themselves in harm's way. Because, if Sage never posted our video, a lot of these women would have felt that maybe they were alone in their encounter with Mr. Dietrich. But now they know that, hey, I'm not the only one. As several of we, hundreds of us have been in the same messed up situation with this
really depend on the road. And he must ride up on me. I'm not telling a lie, I'm kind of afraid. And I hear the girl them I say him aggressive. He is. Them not exaggerate when them say him aggressive. he is aggressive.
So let me know, Berry does, how you feeling about this entire situation? Have you encountered the Devon House stalker? Share your stories down below. And as I say, women, wanna just be safe in the streets, and to the men who are looking on, just help for further the word and help for give them a strength and make them feel seen, heard, and supported as well. I'm Dutty Berry, and that is it for this video. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is the Dutty Berry Show, home of the best pop culture news to keep you entertained and informed. Take care.